Hi everybody, welcome back to the last video of 2024. What a year it's been for us. I did have a full video scripted up and made up and ready to go. Basically, you know, our 12-month review, what we've been up to, where we've been, you know, featuring some highlights from the year. But as I wrote it and the script's finished and I thought I'd come up here and I'd introduce the video, and I thought I would end the video here and then give a 12-month rolling review. It just dawned on me that actually, if you want to see what we've been up to over the past 12 months, well, you can go and have a look over the past 12 months. And it'd be a lot of work to put into something that actually just wouldn't get the views, and it'd be a lot of effort of putting it in. So I've decided against it. Instead, with the script sat in front of me over there, I just thought I would just talk to you about some of the highlights that we've had this year. And there's been a lot of highlights actually, and it is difficult to put down into words some of the wonderful things that we've done doing nothing in this caravan. Our very first weekend away in Marsh back in January, where I very quickly discovered that the fear of towing an 8-foot wide caravan was nothing to worry about at all. We had a fantastic weekend away in Marsh. We didn't do particularly a lot. I know we ate great breakfast because I saw the footage of it this morning. In February, we didn't do an awful lot in the van. I had the air conditioning installed. We had the rear view camera installed as well, which both of those accessories have been wonderful. Okay, we haven't been able to use the air conditioning to its greatest potential because of, let's face it, pretty rubbish weather this year. But I'm so glad that we did have it, because it was great on a couple of nights that we were in the van when it was a bit warm. We could just put it on cool vent mode and it was really good. In March, we went away in Cirencester with Mac and Sarah and the much loved and the much missed Dozer. We spent a wonderful weekend with those guys, made some really good friends there. At the end of March, we went to Brecon Beacons, first time ever going to Brecon Beacons in the caravan, and so much so we're going back there next year. Had a wonderful time there over Easter, and yes, really thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. In April, we didn't actually go away, I don't think, although we were still in the Brecons at the beginning of April, but I don't think we actually went away anywhere else until May, when we went away for just under 3 weeks, where we went to Henley-on-Thames, Birmingham, went to Clubfest, Broadway and Cotswold View, and that was a fantastic experience, going from site to site to site, and it's something that we are definitely going to do again. We're doing it again next year. Clubfest, absolute standout highlight for our year. We thoroughly enjoyed it, so much so that we've booked up and we are going again next year. We thoroughly enjoyed it. It was very good. After May and June, July came along and we just spent a week away in Burford. We didn't spend a long time in Burford because Angela had to work through some of it, but she was able to cobble together some of her last annual leave in order for us to go away, and we just spent a few quiet days. I remember we went to Whitney. We went and had a look at some cards, some Pokemon cards that Angela wanted. We did that, and where else did we go? We went and did a few things. Oh, of course, I went to the Hawkston Brewery, again, the tap room, which is just outside Bourton-on-the-Water. Went there, did that, drank that. That was good fun. But it was just one of those occasions where we did absolutely nothing. We just lazed around, and I remember the weather was very good. After then, we went away again in August to Tewkesbury. Went away for a bank holiday weekend. Thoroughly enjoyed ourselves once again. Ate and drank our way through Tewkesbury. If you've ever been to Tewkesbury, by the way, do walk into the town, because there are some fantastic places to go and eat and drink and do stuff. And I made a discovery the other day that a TV show I fondly remember from my youth, which has just been replayed on BBC4, The Box of Delights. Some of that was filmed in Tewkesbury as well. So, yeah, so there we go. Random fact for you. We went to Whitney Court as well, which is a place I've always wanted to go to and really spend a lot of time up there. Really enjoyed it, in fact. Great location, Tewkesbury, you know, really is good for exploring the area, especially sort of Malvern Hills and, you know, Worcestershire and what have you. So highly recommend it. And then in September, we went to Pembury Country Park. A difficult month, September, as most of you will be aware. but we just went away for a week. We did very little. We did go to Tenby. We went and did a few other days out as well. Our friends turned up. We had some much needed time with them, and I'm going to see them again this weekend. And we just needed time for ourselves, really. So I didn't pick up a camera at all, didn't film any of it, didn't document much of it. I just needed time for myself. Then October was an interesting month. Well, the end of September, then beginning of October was very interesting. I was extremely honoured to be asked by the Caravan Motorhome Club to be a judge in the Design Awards for the Caravan and Motorhome Club at the NEC. And trust me when I say this, there's a lot of work that goes involved into that. It's probably going to be a video that I'm going to create in the new year, just what goes into the Design Awards, because trust me when I say it, no one can prepare you for the 3 to 4 weeks before the show that goes into all the Design Awards and all the work that goes on that we judges had to fulfill. Highly worthwhile. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then really after the NEC show, we haven't really used the caravan an awful lot, which has given me time to do those winter projects which I've wanted to do, some of which you've started to see already, some of which you'll continue to see in the new year. And that really is our 2024 in a nutshell. And really, the purpose of this video is not to talk about what we've done, but actually to thank every single one of you who has subscribed, every single one of you who has viewed, thumbed up or thumbed down any of our videos. Really, genuinely, a bottom heartfelt thank you to everybody of all the lovely comments that we've had, the questions and the general community that this channel has now accumulated. I thank every single one of you. It really does mean a lot. When we're going through, when I was going through a particularly rough patch in September, I was absolutely humbled and consoled by you guys and the comments that many of you left, because that really did mean an awful lot to me. I will never forget that, and it really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. In the new year, I'm going to do an introduction video of what we've got planned, what we've got coming up, projects that I still have got to do, one of which is being a discovery I've made about this caravan the last couple of days, which was very interesting, and that'll be forming a 2-part update video, a 2-part project video of something that I'm adding to this caravan, hence the reason why I keep charging the battery up. More about that when we talk about it. And also you'll continue to see the projects which I've already recorded, including the water, the waste and the pump inlet and the sensors. And there's a few other projecty bits and bobs which I've done over the winter, over the past few weeks. So it just goes for me to say a very Merry Christmas to every single one of you. Happy New Year. Enjoy the time away from caravanning, enjoy your time off, and we will see you in the new year. I'm looking forward to revealing what we're going to be up to next year. I'm looking forward to sharing with you more projects and generally carry on caravanning, so to speak. Anyway, many thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.